What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rebirth Radio, your one-stop shop for talking pieces on MMOs and games.
No,
all
one-stop
alike.
shop for what, man? All things, I just remember a different catchphrase last time we filmed this shit. Your one-stop shop for all things.
Oh, shit. Oh, one-stop shop for all things, right? All things.
Just for all things.
Just for all
Fuck it.
things. For all things, right? Yo. You guys know, we used to be Azure Creation, but now we are all things. MMO, life, gaming, Obviously, we haven't made one of these, podcasts in like 2-3 weeks?
Feels like a long time.
2-3 weeks?
Yeah, I was just telling Falco before the show started. I looked forward to this a lot every week,
Yeah.
Feels like it's been months since we've done a show. Has it really only been 2 or 3 weeks?
It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, yeah. It basically since the stoppage of Azure Creation, probably 2 weeks.
That was more than 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now I gotta fact check.
It's been a month.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, the last episode was January 31st, bro. That was over 4 weeks ago.
No way.
That was almost 5 weeks ago.
Okay, then maybe.
Okay.
That's like a month, but still a month.
Yeah.
That's still a month. So
right.
yeah, we've been away. We didn't honestly know what to do on this. That's the big thing. And also everything was coming out with Steven and company for it seemed like a new talking piece every fucking day, right?
I expected more talking pieces too, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Steven kept talking about, just wait, guys. Just wait. Hard for me to hold my tongue.
He said, discovery will come. Discovery on what? On you or on the company?
Right?
I've
seen discoveries. I haven't seen nothing like that paints you in a good light, though.
Right? Because everyone kept coming out and being like, Steven mismanaged funds. Steven was withholding the information from the people who currently own the game. All it was just, Steven did this wrong. Steven did this wrong. It was interesting to me, considering the fact that they had an investor, Jason, that was his name. He reached out to Nephis, which Nephis has been covering this stuff in a huge light. He's been bringing a lot of light to everything.
Nephis.
But
hey, hold on, what's up? What's good with Nephis? He didn't post nothing on Ashes, no gameplay footage. He did not care about this shit until it fell through, and now he's town square for the Steven drama. People they percolate up through the weirdest cracks to fill the weirdest niches.
Yeah,
it's
drama sells,
insane.
man. Drama sells.
Drama sells.
People love when someone's not doing well. They'll tune in the most when no one's doing well, especially with Steven. Especially a lot of people who already just hated Steven just innately before the shit popped up, We always would get the haters on our videos, and now this is a cesspool for the motherfuckers. They're eating it up.
Yeah.
They're like, I told you. It was a scam. But for me, like I said, I feel like this Azure Creation, I keep saying this, was more of a scam for the developers and for the investors than more so the people who actually played it. Because our money was a drop in the bucket in comparison to the disheartening things that have been happening to the developers and also the people who actually put money into it to invest in it. Even though it seemed like Steven was trying to sell them a golden ticket. Steven was like, this is gonna be $1 billion game, guys. Invest in this. I put so much money into this. I got so and so. There was stuff coming out about Steven talking about him having Tencent invest into the company, and what was it? Who else was supposed to buy it? Riot was
he had
gonna
an early
buy
bid
it
from Riot or something like that.
Yeah, and then he didn't take that. Who knows how true that was? I don't know. Steven is a compulsive liar in my eyes, so it's
there's no fucking way you're not a compulsive liar. All those times he would go on stream and say that he is the sole funder of this game.
Yeah. He's a compulsive liar.
That is so psychotic.
That's extremely psychotic. And he was psychotic. He was a functioning narcissist because he understood that if he told anyone about them having investors, it would make him look extremely bad. I'm like, bro.
That's because I mean,
why even start?
it was his decision.
Yeah.
To market the game as having no board of directors and stuff like that.
Exactly. So like, I don't even feel bad for him for that, because he chose that. He chose that line of work.
He chose that lifestyle. 100%.
Right. He chose it. But I'm like, I don't see. Do you see Astro Creation ever coming out, or do you see them selling off the assets?
Damn, that's still a question.
Do you see them selling off the fucking assets?
I mean, hold on, dude. Fuck what I think. Do other people still see it coming out? Because I can't piece together a train of thought where that shit comes out. No. It's toast, bro. It's toast. I'm sorry.
I don't think it ever
and I don't know,
the game, man.
I don't even know who wants to buy the assets. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah. Honestly, I can totally see. I can see Quinfall buying the assets.
Oh my god, bro.
That means basically Ash is like a dwarf down version. It has caravans and shit. Imagine if it bought the assets and the.
Tell me why the caravans were better in Quinfall. I mean, I didn't like do them or nothing, but I saw them. Yeah, they were better than the dinky ass fucking little carriages we had, and they actually had elephants.
Huge ass elephants. They had a lot of cool stuff in Quinfall. We're gonna talk about that and stuff in other games, but like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like everyone wants Ashes still to come out.
Really?
I think people actually feel like it was going in the right direction. Like we said before, it had good bones. That didn't change my opinion on that. Like, it had good bones. True. It just needed to, like, I don't feel like it was moving quick enough. It just wasn't moving quick enough.
I feel like it was moving quick enough. I mean, we were always gassing up how fast like the desert was expanding. How fast they were.
It was moving quick enough in the eyes of like a consumer, but not quick enough probably in the eyes of people who want to see a return on their investment.
Yeah.
You know?
That's probably, yeah.
Like, because I mean, that was probably the biggest reason why they pushed it to, Steam, right? They wanted to.
Actually, I don't know. They might have pushed it to Steam to avoid refunds for Kickstarters. I don't know enough about it, but hearing that made me fucking squeam.
Yeah, I mean,
because technically it was a launch or something like that. That was evil.
Early access, yeah, that's what they would call it. But I mean, I think that's really thrown out by a judge. I don't think a judge will believe that. I mean,
I don't know, because there's no precedent for that. Actually, is there? I think the last time someone argued, they lost. So
yeah, that is true.
So I don't think personally, I don't think a judge cares enough.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, yeah, they launched, boom, done.
That's cap though, because it's like, I don't know. How do you feel about this one? How do you feel about this one? Steven going onto Nephis' stream and being like, "Yo, I'm gonna do an interview with someone of my choosing."
Oh. Of my choosing, or like someone who will tolerate your ass. That is fucking hilarious. Homie still thinks he has pull. He still thinks it's a fucking treat to interview him.
Steven has zero pull, zero plug.
Steven, you better settle down. He said of my choosing. He's like, it makes more like the first one that'll take me, bro.
Oh shit, bro. He's gonna hide on Nice Gaming, because that man Nice still probably won't say a bad thing about him.
Yeah, no, Nice and Dusty will still probably be like, I thought you were doing great. I agree. You backed out for moral reasons. You took the high road, Steven.
No.
Good shit.
No. No, bro. Watch him try to hit us up. Be like, yo, you're Falco. I would love to.
He wouldn't hit us up because I sent his ass a message on Discord. Let me tell you what I said to him.
Recently?
Yeah, not recently. When was this? 2/11. So
okay.
4 weeks ago.
Okay.
I said, I just wanted to say that Falco and I uploaded gameplay videos on your alpha during the darkest of times to try to keep the buzz and interest alive, and gave the most genuine feedback on our podcast, and you never even accepted my friend request, you pussy bitch. You are a genuine asshole.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like it.
I just had to let him know how like his creators felt, because he didn't really interact with anyone outside of that small glazing circle, you know?
Yeah.
So
he deserved that. He deserved that. He's a pussy ass bitch. Everyone type down below in the comment section. See hashtag Steven a bitch. Or it's not. That's probably gonna get flagged. Steven, a very unnice man.
Steven, a very unnice man. That shit rolls off the tongue.
Right, Stephen
I like it.
Stephen the B, Stephen the B.
But I wanted to see the vindicating evidence that he said he had coming out. I wanted to see
I
some good shit
did.
in his name. Like I still
Right,
had a small glimmer of hope, and
right. I have no
you
hope
know,
for someone who said that it put in his title of his lawsuit, counter lawsuit, that they inflicted stress upon me that made it, it debilitated me and gave me like what did he say? He started having like kidney failure or something like that because of the stress that the secret board was freaking putting on him. He was having basically organ failure, I guess he would say, acute organ failure, whatever the fuck that means.
because of the board that wasn't supposed to be there.
Exactly.
Okay, Steven.
Exactly.
Alright, just
Exactly.
checking.
I was
That's
like,
wild.
what? What? He said, and also I'm not saying that this was not like a thing. Obviously, it might be a thing, but he said they also were doing death threats towards him and stuff, and they were,
Nah,
I'm
that's a
like,
little extreme.
I'm like, how do
I
you?
don't know anything about that.
I don't. It's like he put a lot of interesting things in his countersuit that it was nothing like. It was more so just like it wasn't anything.
Victim pity shit.
Victimizing himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I mean, that's what he's good at. He's a professional victimizer for himself.
Right, right. I'm like, well, whose fault is it for taking money from other MLM people to fund
Yeah.
your MMO?
Right. And then continuing to hit them up for money. It's not like they
Right.
were reaching out to you trying to you were hitting them up for money.
Right.
You were saying, bro, I need another injection of 800K.
Right.
Bro, it's like, Steven.
Right.
What the fuck did he must have got his money super easy because there's no
100%.
fucking way.
He's not a
What?
good businessman. He's not a good
He's
businessman.
not a good
he
businessman.
Just, he talks well. He's good at public speaking and getting people to getting big ass cohorts of people, like kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? A cult. He's very easy at building cult followings, but he doesn't know how to capitalize or monetarily like incentivize people to do it.
Right.
But like
And
he definitely
might
got
just-
money easy.
He might have been good at building a cult because he knows what MMO players wanted because he was an MMO player. So
Exactly.
he was just marketing to himself.
Exactly.
And he knew there were other people like that.
Right. And yeah, I feel like he got way into his head. Do you think Margaret had any type of thing? How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Okay, we talked about this off stream.
Yeah.
And I personally feel like Margaret should be criminally investigated as well.
I think so too as well. I think she should be put on the stand. Definitely.
Yeah, she should be put on a stand for sure at the very least.
100%.
I think she knows more than she's given off. I don't know the whole situation, obviously. This is just my personal opinion.
It's opinion. Obviously, we don't know.
It's opinion.
Right?
It's all opinion.
Yeah.
I think she was operating too close to Steven at too high, director of communications. I don't know how she could have not known most of the shit was going on, at least with the board of directors.
Right.
Or with some of the finances of the company. She was his right hand woman. And you said that director board, or he was taking investor money since like Kickstarter, right?
Yeah, he was taking it since 2017.
Yeah. And that's Margaret she was still in San Diego then, right?
Margaret didn't get into the company until like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, it was about 5 years ago. She wasn't a director immediately when she went in. She was like a community manager or some shit.
But her husband was there, right? Before her?
I have no clue.
Right. Do you guys know her husband worked there?
You guys definitely didn't know her husband worked there.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Yeah, her husband worked at Intrepid with her. And I don't know if I can say this, but
what?
Was not pretty close to Steven, but he did talk to Steven. But I mean, everyone talked to Steven, so that's not anything really to say. Like, I'm assuming everyone who's worked there has had some type of conversation with him. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of odd that they both, Margaret and her husband, both worked there.
Yeah, I think that's extremely odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Steven was
Oh,
cited on doing favors for people. You remember? I think that was a
what do you
thing.
mean?
There was a person, Nephis came out and talked about it on one of his things that Steven was letting people like work from home that he like really liked or really wanted to keep by, or and like letting them like paying them more exactly for like certain things like that. So
I believe it. Because I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the drama or not, but do you know how much Steven was getting paid?
and his
Steven and his
husband,
husband,
his husband.
they were both getting paid 50K a month
I mean,
each.
that's probably. I'm not sure how much a CEO makes in their company. I'm not sure. I can't even say that. Like, I can't say it off. You think you don't think that the CEO should make that? Someone who owns their company should make 50K a month?
I mean, we just saw that video where they didn't even pay for their healthcare coverages.
Let me see. How
That
was
Yeah, I mean, it could. I don't know the market cap of Intrepid Studios. I don't know what their revenue. I don't know anything about them, so I can't say how much they should get paid. But 50K a month seems
it
extreme.
says as of February 2026, the average monthly pay for a CEO in California is approximately 15.3K. Based on
Yeah,
average annual salary of 183K. Monthly earnings typically range from 25th percentile to 19K, 75th percentile top earners, exceeding 25.7K per month in high paying roles. So yeah, they usually make, yeah, he was 50K is absurd. That's absurd.
each,
That's
and that's for his
absurd.
husband too, who was just CFO.
Yeah,
No, that's not CEO.
yeah, yeah,
Well, CFO and something else. I don't know the title of it,
yeah,
but
yeah. That's a lot. A lot. And I'm not trying to point like fingers, but I just for me, it does feel like the people closest to Steven, or at least seen that you could see they were closest to him, like the Margarets, like the I don't think Bill Trust had anything to do with it. He was just like
nah.
a
Oh,
figurehead. I think he was like a
yeah,
pawn, and honestly, to kind of get people to more legitimize their company. I feel like that's
100%.
what that he
That's
was.
what he was there for. That was a
Yeah.
tactical move to bring his ass in.
That was very tactical. But all of his high people that were high up in that company definitely should be checked to see if there was any wrongdoing within it, any coercion. I feel like, and that's no slight at Margaret. I know a lot of people in this community, in the Astro Creation community, weren't a big fan of her as a person in that role. Um, I personally wasn't, you know, but who knows? I just feel like some sums up. But they're on the
And
stand.
And Falco and I were always making fun of the Twitter posts from
Yeah,
Ashes of Creation, saying
yeah,
like, "Damn, these are like the most generic, corporate, boring ass Twitter posts ever.
right.
Like, they sound like AI. They're so bad."
Hmm.
And then I think it's not conclusive, but I think Margaret was the one behind them because
Right. Because I
she
mean, the
said she
way
was
she
in charge of the
said,
social media.
yeah, she said she
And,
was in
and
charge
I
of
was
social
like,
media.
"Damn,
Yeah.
that checks out." Because during the Summoner Showcase, people were saying you sound like AI. So
Right. Only reason I feel like she that really deserves like she needs to be looked under on the microscope a little bit is because she never like out overtly like said that Steven was in the wrong or anything like being like what the fuck she kind of just was she kind of talked back to Nephis for talking to the investor and was like be careful who you talk to
oh, you're
because
talking about after the fact?
yeah, because he's like because he said you were his friend, but he can't even remember your wife's name or something like that. And he already tried to give you access to his house in Vegas and stuff like that. So I'm like, you've been paying attention, Margaret, because I didn't even know that. You must be watching Netflix like under
Yeah,
a microscope if
yeah,
you remember saw that because I didn't even know that. So why are you so afraid, Margaret?
right.
Why are you so
I don't
afraid?
know. Okay, since we're getting into the land of like tinfoil hat and like really far out opinions and shit like that,
Yeah.
I've had this thought in the back of my head for
Actually,
the
you were the one who said
longest.
that. Actually, you said,
What?
"What does he have? What does Margaret have on him
Yes,
for him to
yes,
let her move all the way out of state
yeah.
to work remotely and also like have a kid
Mm-hmm.
during the
Yeah.
time where he's supposed to have this like big ass Alpha 2 release and like all of this shit,
and
like
still maintain that director level role. I don't. This was like a thought that formed in the back of my head about 2 years ago. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro, it's possible that Margaret is blackmailing Steven, you know?
yeah, yeah. That
It's
she found
possible.
out some shit on
She found
accident.
out some shit, and it could have been the investors.
Yeah,
It could have been that she knew about the investors and could have tanked the company
yeah,
if he fired her or whatever.
yeah. I wouldn't be
So
surprised.
that I think that might be it, because me and Falco have been chatting privately for the past few years that she was blackmailing him. We were
All
like,
right.
there's no fucking way she's living this sweet,
Yeah. Yeah.
or like Steven is trying this hard to keep her around, because we didn't think she was that good at her role.
Yeah.
So we were like, there's no way Steven's trying to keep her around like this. She must be impossible to get rid of. Personally,
Right.
that's my opinion of it.
Yeah, I've heard from company people who worked at Intrepid, they were not a real big fan of working with Margaret. She was not very pleasant.
Right? She was the people we spoke to, they said Margaret was not a pleasant person to be around to work with.
Yeah. So I'm like, what?
She gives HR vibes.
Exactly. She definitely gives HR vibes, and that's not fun. I know those type of people.
Yeah.
Because I work in a very corporate America job. So yeah, I don't know. I know that part got big on Margaret. Obviously, I hope she's doing well. Hope she finds a job and moves on with her life.
Shit.
But I just have to keep.
I don't wish no ill harm towards you. I hope you get held accountable if you did have some hand in this.
If you did
but,
some dirt, or you knew something and didn't let people know.
Yeah. Right.
If you knew something, like
if you,
I feel you're a shitty person if you didn't know, if you knew anything that, or if you had an inkling that something like that, some fuck shit was going on. I feel like
if you knew the financials of the company and you saw the writing on the wall and you were still out there interviewing employees and not warning your employees that they might want to start looking for work elsewhere early and stuff like that, like you saw this fallout coming.
Exactly. I feel like as at a director role or anything that high up, you should know, even if you don't know something, you should feel like that is a red flag in my eye. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
You're having all these fucking meetings and shit, and you don't like even me working in my company, I'm a grunt in my company, and I still know how the financials and shit are doing. Like I'll know because that's how you know when you're gonna get your raise. That's how they let you know how well the company is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you also see that thing? You probably haven't seen it because you haven't been paying attention as close. But Steven promised people who made like a certain tier, they work like let's say 100K or something like that. Promised them when the game actually launched, crazy bonuses. Like if you made like 120K, I think it was like 100K bonus or something like that if the game launched.
100K bonus.
And, and then it went up to like 150 to get. If you made like 150 or 160.
That's not surprising to me because he was a real sweet talker when it came to returns.
Right.
He was telling those people like, put in a mill, I'll make you a billionaire and stuff like that. He was real sweet when it came to the hypothetical returns.
Right. You can't make everyone a billionaire, Steven.
Right.
You can't make everyone a billionaire. But he was promising crazy things like 160K.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I saw how he was promising private chefs.
Yeah, private chefs as well. Private chefs.
That shit was goofy.
If
you're so unserious, Mr. Sharif.
160K, he said you get a 250K bonus when the game releases. 250K? I work for a very good company, guys, and we don't even get that. Usually the bonuses are up to 15% of your salary. Like 15% of it. You know how much that is?
If you're making 150K, what's that? 22.5K?
Yeah, but then you take 30%, 30 to 40%, because they take taxes out of the bonus, which makes no fucking sense. But like, really? You're gonna take money out of my bonus? That should be illegal.
Yeah.
That should be so fucking illegal. But yeah, he was promising stupid shit like chefs, and he had a private chef. They had a chef on for him.
It's like, how the fuck are you having liver problems and you got a private chef?
Yeah.
Or whatever organs were failing in your body, Steven?
Yeah. I don't think that was because of his
Tell that man to
stress.
slip a multivitamin in your fucking T-bone steak next time.
Yeah,
You be alright.
I feel like
Some Robitussin.
Definitely people working high up in the driver need to be questioned. Questioned by a jury under oath. Under fucking oath.
Especially like, you know, foregoing the Warren Act and just they 2 days notice for mass layoffs. The Warren Act requires 60 days, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, foregoing all that shit is that needs to be under oath 100%.
Yeah, because sums up. Maybe they may not have known that was gonna happen, but I feel like they knew. They're close enough to where I feel like they can put 2 and 2 together. For me, what's crazy is what would have stood out to me is that bonus shit. I'm like, really, 250K when the game releases?
Yeah,
that doesn't even sound realistic.
That would have to me that would have sounded like, okay, so this shit's not gonna release.
Right.
That's what you're saying. You don't plan on following through on that.
That's a lot. You know how much you would have to pay people if it released? Like it was like 150K, you got bonus. If you're making like 150 or something like that.
Right.
And they had like 200 people working for them. Oh, fucking money. It's a lot of money. I don't know. Thumbs up with that. Thumbs up. Let me know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot still going. This is gonna be going on for a while. I'm annoyed that the game that we've been waiting for ends up getting put on hold because of this bullshit, though. Because,
what you mean?
Like the game of Astro Creation
put on hold.
I wish they would give that shit to someone else to work on.
My boy. No, who the fuck else wants to work on that shit?
I bet you the developers would love to still work on that and still get paid.
Well, yeah, for sure. But if someone else buys it, it's gonna be a fucking MMO, you know, pay to win and cash shop heavy. Like, come on, man, you know the game.
He said they would ruin it anyway. This man said
they would ruin it. They would ruin it anyway. Like, honest hand to God, that shit is so turbo dead. They would ruin it anyway. I got no hope for that shit. It don't matter who buys it. Yeah, and then worst of all, people talking about a private server. It's like the actual fucking company couldn't get that shit running right. You want to play a private server of Ashes?
You can't play a private server of a game that's not even finished. Game's not even finished. Ugh, it's not even finished. What pissed me off a little bit was that man Jason being like, I'm big into crypto. I would love if there was a freaking coin or something associated with the game and shit. I'm like, shut that shit up, boomer. Right. Shut that shit up.
Hey, shut the fuck up with that shit, Jason. God damn. He's just bored with too much money.
He said, I would love to take more of your money.
He's so detached from fucking reality. I can't stand him. The fact that he was trying to be all cool and shit like that. He's like,
I would love to take more of your money, guys.
Jason's not cool either. Just because he's going on Nephis and talking all this tea doesn't make him cool. He's still a fucking. What's up? Can you hear me?
Okay, there we go. You there?
Oh, his headset. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up?
I was saying, just because Jason's going on Nephis and spilling all this tea doesn't make him cool. Remember, he was like taking pride in his MLM shit because he's like, I made a lot of people very wealthy.
Yeah.
It's like, motherfucker, MLMs are a zero-sum game.
Exactly.
They took that money from someone else.
Exactly. That's
I don't like him. He's weird and unserious too. Just because he goes on Nephis doesn't make him cool.
Exactly. That just makes him out of touch. He's still out of touch. Man, so I made people. I gave people more money. I let people steal from other people. I taught people how to steal from other people.
Right. He said I enabled this fucking pipeline of theft.
Right. It's like MLMs are just like they're just ways to legitimize theft. Like
yeah, pretty much. Pass the baton to someone else.
Right. So it's like, I don't care.
They're promise, kind of like Steven did.
Right, but again, I love how he's like, I don't care if anyone likes me. I don't care if anyone likes me, because I put money in people's pockets, from one person to another.
Right, you're not putting that money there.
No, someone else is.
Right.
So yeah, Jason is corny as well. So don't get it twisted. I think it's two corny ass niggas stealing from each other. Right. He's just mad because he actually was on the other end of it this time.
Yeah, right,
He's
right.
just mad because he was on the other end. He's like, motherfucker, this is what I do to people, not what they do to me.
And then Steven said, normally I'm the one doing this shit.
Right.
This shit sucks. I hate it here.
Right.
Like, boy, if you don't get back to selling juice and launch this fucking game, I swear to God. He was talking about how he remember he did that interview, how he made all his money, and he's like, yeah, I got into real estate. He said, I went from selling juice, and then I got into real estate and started flipping properties. I'm like, motherfucker, you know that's a big leap between selling juice and flipping properties, right?
It is.
Right,
it's a huge leap.
I knew instantly shit didn't add up. And then,
definitely did.
And then, what's his name? The old head that talked about crypto. What was his name?
Jason? Yeah, Jason.
Yeah. Remember, he was like, Steven never had any properties.
Yeah, basically.
Steven wasn't in real estate.
The only property he fucking bought was a fucking mansion that he fucking bought with, which is crazy. He bought that with the loans that he got from people, and then he also, people are saying that he counted his fucking loans as freaking income. That, you know, that's a fucking IRS nightmare.
Right.
You can't do that.
Right.
You can't count money that you didn't make as fucking like income.
And then so then what do you do when you pay back that money? Are you treating that as a donation and a tax write-off or what?
Right. Like, you can't do that.
I mean, if you pay it back, but you can't. Yeah, that's just that's a giant IRS nightmare.
If he doesn't get put in jail by the people he stole money from, he's getting put in jail by the IRS.
He's getting put in jail either fucking way. Either fucking way, that man's going away. He's going bye-bye.
Yeah.
He's going bye-bye.
What's so interesting to me though is in his counter lawsuit, he's suing Intrepid, and it's counter only him. It's not his husband is not in the counter lawsuit.
I mean, probably because his husband isn't facing the defamation claims that he is.
But why would
anything to do with that? Or
it's the one. I guess that's not really defamation. It's more so
like all the.
Yeah. He doesn't really sue for defamation. He mostly sues for bodily harm, basically.
He's suing for bullshit, bro. He's suing for fucking bullshit. He probably paid a lawyer to say, write down 10 things I could sue for.
Yeah. What was so interesting in his defamation, his claim or his countersuit, he put a lot of flowery words like talking about him taking on the biggest MMO in history to make and shit like that. I'm like, no fucking judge is gonna care about that. Like, yeah, they care about the law. That's so you took on you took on a big plate, and
doesn't matter how ambitious you are, you still gotta follow the law.
Right, exactly. Right. So I'm like, I don't know. There's probably gonna be more shit coming out about this motherfucker, honestly, soon. Yeah. What do you feel about this? Obviously Nefis is a cool dude, but he had a lot of employees come to him and like say what they wanted to say. Like, we didn't have any.
They were allegedly employees. We don't know if they were employees.
Yeah, I guess they were alleged, but I'm assuming they were real employees, right? Mm-hmm. Like, we didn't really hear anything from any employees in like this Fallout.
Us personally?
Yeah, just in general, and also
after this. We had one of them join our Discord though, and then he didn't say anything.
Yeah,
but he joined our Discord.
That was kind of odd.
That was kind of weird.
Yeah, but yeah, that was weird. But also we didn't get any people that just reached out at all just to say like how they felt. But I get it. They're also trying to find jobs, and it kind of was last minute. And they also said that they weren't paid. I think they said, right? They hadn't had any pay before.
Like 2 weeks or something.
Exactly. Which is kind of crazy. I'd be screwed if that happened to me. So I know they'd be screwed. We all
especially in San Diego, bro.
Exactly.
I know they were paycheck to paycheck for the most part.
They were screwed, 100%. Ill. I don't know if they're on the streets, but they definitely. I don't know what happens. What happens if what happens if a Warren Act it happens late or something like that or some shit like that? Are you able to tell your landlord that
The landlords would not fucking care. They'd be like, "What's a Warren Act? By the way, rent's due tomorrow."
Uh,
I saw a meme where someone sent
uh,
a picture of like cockroaches to their
yeah,
landlord and said
yeah.
there's roaches in the kitchen, and the landlord said no pets allowed. By the way, rent's due tomorrow. He said
No,
the roaches were a pet. He said,
no.
I'll just paint
Oh
over them.
God.
Oh man, they
Yeah,
don't care about no fucking Warren Act, bro. Be serious.
yeah, you're right.
They be like,
Gross.
get on up out of here. This is going on your rent record too. You failed to pay your renter record.
God, that's gross. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, well, because I brought up San Diego. We don't have proof of this either, but I'm pretty sure Margaret was getting paid San Diego salary living over on the East Coast.
100%.
She
100%.
she was living like a fucking king over there, bro.
100%.
There's no two ways about it. And that's why
Yeah.
I'm like, the financial incentives are too misaligned for her not to be in the know about this shit.
100%.
They're way too misaligned.
100%. But also, if she knew there was going to be an end, I will give her this. Why the hell would she move out there? Because there is no, I don't know what the fuck type of job she's getting out in butt fucking nowhere.
Probably because she didn't think there was gonna be an end. Yeah.
So maybe she. Oh no, I don't know. So it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean.
You got the crab footage in the background?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing
here.
RuneScape right now while we film this shit.
We've been playing a lot of RuneScape. Oh, we're gonna move on.
Show them the stats,
next
bro.
shit. Oh, the stats. The stats are right here. You see, right next to Yommi's camera, right to the right of them. They're freaking crazy. No, bro, what wrong way?
Am I right?
That's the. There you go.
Not bad, huh?
They're very good. They're very good. We've been playing a lot of RuneScape. That's been the game to de-stress me from this whole situation. We started a hardcore group Iron Man. As you see, we're not hardcore group Iron Mans anymore because I lost my life to Black Demons. He lost his to a Moss Giant. So we are not hardcores anymore, but we're still group Iron Mans. We're kind of, getting to the point where I'm about to start Boston, which is crazy. I've had 2 weeks of playtime on this, or 2 weeks of just membership on this character, and it's already at, dang, I'm at 1500 total. Dang, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
How much your total XP?
Total
I'm
XP.
at 7 mil.
I am at 12.3.
12. You're at double my fucking XP, bro.
I play this
he's
game
been playing too much. He plays too much, bro.
I play a lot, bro. I play a lot, but it's fun. It's a good game. It's a good game. I tried, and Yami was there to watch me try Quinfall. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If you bought that game, stop playing it right now. That game's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad. It has some cool shit like pets, the pet system that we never got to see on Ashes, and it has a very small amount of things. It has a few more different skills than Ashes. I wasn't a big fan of like the animations for mining and shit like that. I found out. I told you that I was wondering why I wasn't getting mining XP. You don't get mining XP unless you actually hit like a precious metal or something like that, or a gem or some shit. Like if you just get stone, you don't get any mining XP, which I thought was kind of fucking stupid.
I mean, considering you get wood cutting XP for cutting a basic tree,
right?
You don't have to hit some rare wood or some rare sap. You just get it for the tree. So why is it not like that for mining? That makes no fucking sense. And this is a 1.0 launch, by the way, guys. This ain't no alpha. This ain't no beta.
Exactly, which was stupid to me. I wasn't a big fan of that.
It's a $10 game and it plays like a $10 game. God, that shit looked dreadful. Honestly, you were so strong for like off the rip that it looked like it would like it was a fun experience for like 2 or 3 hours, and then it would get real old. Exactly. You were just strong as fuck off the rip.
Exactly. It was one of those things where I also wasn't a fan of like the coloration for the items. Uncommon was light blue.
Oh yeah.
Uncommon was light blue, which is usually green. And rare was purple, which is usually blue.
Yeah.
And then orange was legendary, which it's usually like an amber, like dark orange. And so like, which was supposed to be heroic. I never got an epic, but like, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. It was just the game. felt like it felt weird. It just felt weird, and that's probably the only games I've like MMO I've played other than RuneScape since the Fall of Ashes. I plan to try out his what's it called Hightail. Hightail is like basically Minecraft.
Oh, the Minecraft one,
yeah. I plan to try that.
Heard good things about it.
Yeah, I bought it. It looks pretty cool. It looks like a better textured version of Minecraft. Obviously, Minecraft they have texture packs, so you can get a better texture pack if you want. So you can do the same thing with Hightail, but plan to try that. Plan to try other shit. I did play a little bit of what's it called? Resident Evil Requiem. That was fun, scary as fuck.
Man, Falco was covering his eyes.
That shit was bro,
is it safe?
That shit was sketch, man. They knew what they were doing when they said, "Yo, why don't you open this curtain behind this freaking shower? Let's see if there's anything in it." Nothing in it. I was like, that's the scary part when they're like, you keep opening shit, there's nothing there, and then you're like, you get comfortable, and then you just open some shit, and you're like, fuck, I was comfortable, I got comfortable. Yeah, that's the. But it's always good. Capcom makes good games. But yeah, I mean,
good soundtracks too on their games.
Right. But yeah, what about you? Yommi? What do you?
I've only been playing RuneScape and barely had time for this. I've been watching Falco play though. I was there for Quinfall. I lived it vicariously through him. And yeah, that shit played like a $10 game. it would have been cool if it came out 15 years ago. Say it came out in 2011, I think it would have been a big hit. And look, it kind of gives me like Skyrim or like Morrowind vibes kind of. But like not anywhere near as good as those games.
Right.
Why haven't we had a Skyrim since Skyrim came out? Why hasn't there been another Skyrim?
Because we have Elder Scrolls Online. That's what they thought.
No, fuck it. Yeah, so I'm saying like another. That's adjacent. Why haven't we had like another?
Like you're saying, a single player?
Yeah.
I mean, we have those. I mean, technically, Witcher is like a Skyrim. If you ever play Witcher 3, Witcher 4 is gonna be basically like Skyrim, but better. They're also coming out with what's it called, Crimson Desert. That comes out in like on the 12th of March, which is supposed to be. I'll show you that after. I'll show you after.
Yeah.
It looks really good. It looks like what we wanted Skyrim. We thought Skyrim looked like when it came out. I'm not
gonna lie, it looked good.
Yeah,
it looked good when it came out, especially on the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
That shit was legendary.
Yeah. There's games so like that are coming out. It's just Elder Scrolls hasn't come out with anything really since then. They've been too busy with like they treat Skyrim like it's GTA 5. They're like, let's just put a bunch of mods that you can put on that shit and just have fun.
What have you guys been playing? What have you settled into? We saw so many people in our comment section talking about how they don't know where they're gonna go, like what game they're gonna settle into.
Right.
Did you find a game?
Probably.
Are you still in limbo?
I don't think they.
Cause like we're settled into old school RuneScape, but this is still technically limbo. Like I'm always gonna be playing this game, but I don't want this to be my main game. You know?
Definitely. We still be hopping around. I want to get this man to try Hightail with me.
We play a lot of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I still play a lot of Smash. I fuck with Smash.
Smash
and Battlegrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Cause this is what we would do before Alpha 2 came out. This is all we would do. We would play Battlegrounds, then when we get bored, we'd play Smash, and then we'd play some RuneScape. And we would just do that in a loop until Alpha 2 was finally released. Yeah. And then we played nothing but Alpha 2.
Yeah.
And then we're back to this fucking loop of Hearthstone, Battleground, RuneScape.
Which is not a bad loop. I fucking love it. Like we're playing, I'm getting to play RuneScape from a different perspective on the hard.
It's fun. Right. It's fun, but I just know it's not a. No, it's fun. I can't lie. I'm having a blast. I wish I had more time to play. I would love to catch up to fucking Falco's total level.
Right.
I love this shit.
It's fun as fuck. I got me a freaking zombie axe yesterday. Lucky at 130 kills. It's supposed to be a 1 in 800. Yeah. And now I get to go to freaking Perilous Moons. I'm about to rip some ass.
Bro, the stars aligned on that zombie axe. You got that zombie axe? like 25 minutes after I got 70 smithing to repair it. It was still in the
Right.
chat box. It says 70 smithing, you got a zombie axe as a drop.
Right.
That was so like the stars aligned for that fucking kill.
I was falling asleep on that zombie X because I was like, I'm
You
getting
know you
bored because
got it.
I only can kill one at a time because they hit hard as a motherfucker down there. So I was like, let's safe spot them and one at a time. And I was like, oh my, he said you got a zombie X. I said, huh? I said,
I said I did.
I was like this in my chair. I said,
He woke up so much after that.
really? I was like, I thought he's trolling me. But yeah, that's been fun. I want to get this man to try Hightail because he loved Minecraft when we used to play it, and this is supposed to be a better version of it.
Honestly, I think. Do you guys think a Hightail series would go hard on YouTube? Is there going to be an audience for that?
There's a huge audience for Hightail. It's
a Hightail Let's Play, or like
Hightail.
Because if it has a good enough YouTube audience, then I'd be down. That's the thing. A lot of people recommend games, but they don't think about how big is the viewer base for this game. Yeah. How that's the number one contributor.
Someone said I spent 100 days in Hightail, 128k views.
Wait, month 100 ago. Days, it's already out.
Yeah, it's already out. I own it, but it's not on Steam. You have to buy it off like their actual site, Hightail. Game Theory is Hightail the next Minecraft. 1 month ago, 362k views. I spent 100 days in Hightail 1 month ago, 386. New Hightail update out, 12 days ago, 95k views. Dang, when they fucking did their announcement trailer for Hightail 7 years ago, 63 million views.
63 million. Oh
yeah. Hightail a fresh start 1 month ago, 2.2 million views.
Fucking Ashes could barely pull 1,000 for their showcases towards the end.
Hightail episode 1, surviving the first night, 930k views. Yeah, if you just type in Hightail, you'll see. I think it has a pretty decent following. Yeah. Yeah, it has a pretty huge following. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we try Hightail. Maybe we make a server for everyone, because I think Hightail is one of those games where you could put a bunch of people in it. Yeah.
A Rebirth Radio Hightail server. That shit might be fun.
Right.
Ooh, that's exciting. Because cause I got spring break coming up here in 19 days. I got a week off. I'm gonna fill that with something.
Yeah.
Hightail that was something.
$19 game too. Yeah. Basically
that's
Minecraft.
Not bad.
Yeah. I'll try it out today. I mean, I have it, so might as well. But yeah, I think Hightail has a pretty big community for it, and it's a game where you can pick it up and put it down. You know, you don't have to keep up with people. I think that's the big reason why Ashes was so hard for people to stay on the fucking game, was because people always felt like they were behind. Even though like we enjoyed that, because that meant that the people who played the game more, they actually like felt like their time mattered. At the same time, for the people who couldn't play as much, they felt like if they didn't play enough, they couldn't keep up with the people. But I'm like, that's why I guess people like games like Hightail. Thing is, with RuneScape, this is a game similar to Ashes, but it's been out for so long, and people have already maxed and cemented their levels basically in most of the game, that people don't care like that as much. You feel me?
Yeah.
But since Ashes was new, people were like, I want to be the first, and if I can't be the first, I don't even want to play. And I'm like, how? That's no way to play a fucking game.
It's really not. Especially for Ashes, that game was supposed to last for decades.
Right.
Like, who the fuck cares about being the first?
Exactly. But yeah, comment down below what games you guys think we should try together, man. That's the biggest reason why we haven't been putting episodes out. Are we going into like what's next? Is that the next?
Yeah, I mean, this is future of the podcast right now.
Yeah, like we would love to hear what you guys think we should try out and like do, because like, I mean, we still play RuneScape, that's just our thing, but like, what is something that we should try? Hightail's gonna probably be the next thing, but talk to us, let us know. We want to do this podcast, like we said. We always used to look forward to it. We've been putting it off because we didn't know, but we want to continue the Rebirth Radio podcast, same days, you know. But yeah, we still haven't reached 1K subs, which is crazy.
We would
So,
have. I think, bro. Ashes has been dead for going on over a month now. We would. I think we would have passed 1K subs.
you think
We were
so?
getting a. Yeah, we were getting about 50 an episode. We missed about 5 episodes, so that's 250. That would have put.
Right.
We'd be at just about 1K subs right now.
Right.
I think. Dang, and your live stream was blowing up too. I think, and we were
Yeah.
gonna start doing live podcasts for
Yeah.
Ashes.
I can't even pull more than 10 viewers on my live stream anymore.
Nope, everything fell apart, bro.
Fuck you, Steven.
Steven Rugg pulled the content creator fucking
He
cash flow.
rogue pulled the content creators who actually showed love, and he knew the reason why people did it, because he said it on his fucking live streams. He's like, oh, well, who wouldn't want to play an up and coming game where once the game actually releases, they have a chance of being one of the first and more viewed content creators. He rug pulled us right when that was about to happen, right when that was happening.
Yep.
Fuck him.
He did. He knowingly did it too.
Fuck him.
The second he accepted that money, and not accepted it, but intentionally went out and asked for it. Not just accepted it. He was seeking it.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Fuck him, man. I don't think he's not redeemable at all. I don't care what the fuck he has to say. So far, he hasn't had much good to say. Fuck him.
I'll still hear him out, but there's not much. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll hear him out.
Yeah, he doesn't have any. He didn't have to take that money. He lied. He is a liar. He couldn't even tell the community that he lied.
Right? He probably doesn't want to say that because then that'll be used against him in court. He probably wants to wait for all the lawsuits to be finished. But the lawsuits are never going to be finished. You're going to be in court until you fucking perish, buddy.
Right.
You're going to be in court forever.
Like, man couldn't even right his wrongs to the community and be like, sorry guys, I lied. Like, and that's a unredeemable quality right there.
But he doesn't want to do that for court. Would you do that if you had court hearings coming up and you were trying to?
He could have responded to you.
Yeah, but then obviously that shit would have went public. He could have responded in private to me and been like, I'm sorry it turned out that way or something like that.
Right. Only time he responded was when it made him look bad to me.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him a shithead.
Well, I mean, that's why he never took our interviews or never like gave us any play, because everyone said that we keep it real on here, and he did not want any realness around him, bro. He loved that imaginary ideal Steven bubble with Dusty and Nice and all that shit. You know what I like about you, Nice? You're so nice. You know what, Dusty? You're always so positive. I don't have a favorite content creator, but if I did, it would be you. He's a weirdo and smoke and mirrors and shit.
He's a weirdo.
That was a very carefully curated, fan service, you know.
Probably why he loved Margaret too. Yeah, he's weird. Oh, also one last thing. He was banning people from the stream when he technically didn't even own the company, or he was banning people from the Discord and shit and timing people out, even though he technically didn't even own the company.
Yeah, I remember that.
He started right stuff, and that also is weird.
And why the fuck is this Ashes Discord even still up? It's still here.
That's because he owns all the shit and he hasn't given anything over to them.
People are still talking in it. Just 7 minutes ago, there was a message.
Yeah, that's because they don't want to let that shit go.
People are still talking in this shit.
Man got beat. Man signed over too much of the company and got fucking told to get the fuck out.
That's so... I feel bad for the devs, bro. I feel like I got my money's worth, you know?
I do too.
I got my money's worth.
I got my money's worth, but I wanted it to...
As a player.
I didn't care about the money's worth. I wanted to actually see this shit come to fruition. Like, we never got to try gliding mounts. We didn't get to try... We didn't get to even see what an actual Metropolis looked like. We didn't get to see how any of the freaking Metropolis, like, shit worked. Like, there's so much that the game had a lot of good ideas. It needed to fix its corruption system. That corruption system shit sucked so much ass.
It did. It was fucking trash.
It was so bad. But yeah, they needed. I feel bad,
bro. You know the sad part?
What?
I'm going through all the people who are still talking in the Ashes Discord right now, and every single one of them is a pre-Alpha 2 supporter. It's all the people who supported this shit early on. They're going down with the ship. There's not a single person here who's not a pre-alpha 2 supporter.
Yeah. That's how it
Oh my,
works.
every single person.
Obviously. Yeah.
There's go check out Alpha 2 channel right now. Every single person is a pre-alpha 2 supporter.
I can't do
They're
that
all
because,
just in there talking to each other like some fucking old heads, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
It's
can't
over
find a single
once.
person who's not pre-alpha 2.
It's
Like
over.
if you click on them, it shows them badges and shit.
Right. It's like, that's all good. We're gonna find a different game to cover on this podcast. Maybe Hightail, maybe whatever. Maybe cover a different game every. Who knows? Something. We're gonna do something. Um, let us know what you guys would like to us to talk about. Maybe life stuff. Maybe just stuff going on in our life. This man Jimmy's always out and about, so it's like maybe he comes on and talks about.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to bring that shit here. I don't want to.
Well, maybe you talk. Maybe you talk about some Euler's equations or some shit.
We're not. No, I'm not.
Okay.
No. God, hang me.
I'm kidding.
God damn it. He said, maybe you want to come on here and talk about that shit after you just talked about that shit. You want to come home and talk about it.
I'm kidding, man. But yeah,
great,
we'll talk about our progress on our Iron Man. Maybe we'll talk about Hightail next week to see how that goes, and then maybe we'll talk about another game to try. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. We don't want you guys to feel like we just gave up. Well, once the Ashes ended, the podcast ended. We know you guys were enjoying this and you guys want to see it continue.
Yeah, we just gotta find our flow. We lost our flow.
Yeah, we gotta find our feng shui, our flow, something, anything. But yeah, that's that for that. If something comes up, Steven related that actually makes sense, or Ashes related, then we may talk about it on the next one for next week. But
yeah, those are the most fun talking points because they're so personal. So
yeah,
I'd be happy to we could talk about the drama. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I mean, everyone else is gonna talk about it, so we might as well.
Exactly.
You know. And we don't know. I don't know what game to title this freaking podcast under anymore because I'm gonna title it under Ashes since we're talking about Ashes. But like once we stop talking about Ashes, I don't know what game yet because like we're just kind of playing games. But who knows? Let us know if you guys want to join the Hightail server though. I'll make one if necessary. Yeah, we can try that out. See how it vibes. But if you guys enjoyed this podcast or this episode and you're happy that we're back, make sure you guys like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the podcast channel. Go check out this man Jimmy's channel also. He's about to be putting out one of his first episodes at some point for the Hardcore Iron Man series.
I got a bunch pre-recorded. So if you're interested in RuneScape, follow our main channels. You're guaranteed at least 10 episodes of this shit.
Yeah,
we got a bunch pre-recorded. So
exactly, I got like 14. He's got like 10.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be I'm gonna do on my main channel every Wednesday a RuneScape upload, but then every Friday I'm gonna do me just playing a random game, doing like a first impressions or some shit on it, or who knows, maybe another series Hightail. I have a lot of ideas. And that's the beauty of this. Like, channel can be whatever the fuck I want it to be. I'm not big enough to where it matters really, honestly, in this is my opinion. So yeah, go check out the main channels. But other than that, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode of Rebirth Radio. Peace out.
Thanks for tuning back in, fellas. See ya.